Hey everyone, I'm back to work on glue books again today, and I have set aside or found covers for 5, so we'll see if I get all those done or not. Here's the one I glued yesterday, and see how it doesn't wrinkle or anything if you let it glue all the way before you bend it. So that one's ready to go. And then I glued another one, and I haven't bent it yet, so there it goes. And it's just this red fabric cover, and it's a little worn and stained. I haven't tried cleaning it yet, so I'll try doing that. And then I just added this particular fabric to it. Thought that complemented it well. And then I had this yellow cover, which I think I showed in a haul video, maybe. I'm not sure what kind of video it was. And it's a real shiny cover. It reminds me of a yearbook. That's what I thought it was when I picked it up, but it was Rikki Tikki Tavi instead. So, children's book. I'm sure it had like a book jacket over it. So anyway, I thought that makes a really pretty glue book. It's a large one. I used that same fabric on it. It's got the bumblebees and the flowers. So that one's ready for pages. And then I had 2 that had spines wide enough, or I could make wide enough. I didn't have to add fabric. So I've got this children's dictionary, and there's where I've added the chipboard. It's just got a little dinged up place there, but not much. So we'll think about that later. I'm going to have to put some paper over this. And here's the other one. Know Your Rights. Chipboard there. I like this one. It's really dark. It looks like it's brown, but I really think it's burgundy. And this burgundy end papers kind of let us know that's what it is. So anyway, I've got 5 here. I've got to get extremely busy finding papers. And here's the pages from Rikki Tikki Tavi. So it might definitely be a book I can use, even though I'm pretty sure they might be in signatures. I'm not sure. I might be able to take these apart and have them like double pages, but if not, I'm going to have to be doing a lot of hinges. So I'm going to be getting busy on that. I will tune in with you guys later. So bye. Hi guys, I'm still working on the papers for the glue books, and 2 things. One, I moved my craft room, so I'm really working with my tripod trying to get the distance right, and I know I'm still too close. So that means I'm going to have to put something under my tripod, which means I'm going to have to climb over the desk. But anyway, we'll do that later this afternoon. I just wanted to give you a little update on the papers I'm picking. I found this, and this is, I got 2 of them, so they were at one time one piece. It's the inside of a roll of gift wrap paper. Sometimes they're on big tubes, like paper towel tubes. But sometimes it's craft paper rolled up. So when that's the case, I take it to my iron and iron it flat. And then it becomes some larger pieces of paper. So I will cut this right size. So I got those. I was able to take apart the Rikki Tikki Tavi book. Half of it, I'll say, in double page spreads. So that's great. Those are oversized pages. Some of them, of course, are glued to the signatures, so you have to take them out singly. If I need them, I can still use them. I just have to hinge them together. And also, I got the flyleaf papers, so those can be used as well. So I got those. But then I have a stack behind me on top of my filing cabinet of oversized pages that I can use for glue books, and this was in the stack. This is some Franken paper I made a while back, and I like using this for signature covers for glue books because you can get any size you need for a glue book, however big your pages are, because the glue books, for me, usually are larger books. So anyway, like I pulled the first book, the gardening one, and measured it, and I think it was like 8 by almost 12. So I'm saying I need like 9 by 12 just to get an idea, so I can trim it down a little bit for my signature cover. And this one is already, well, if it's going to be 9, it has to be double because I'm folding it in half. So it needs to be 9 this way, which would mean 18 like this and 12 high. And this one's just a little bit short. It's like 11.5. So I need to add a strip of paper or papers, and then I need it to be 18, so it's 12 here. So we're about a couple papers short. So what I'm going to do is dig through my bag of scraps, and I'm sure I've got more somewhere around here, and pull out something and, you know, sew it to the top, extend the sides, and then I'll cut my signature from that, signature cover from that. So anyway, I have 5 glue books, spines ready to go. So that means if I do 3 signatures per book, I need 15 of these. And believe it or not, I think I counted 9. But a lot of these have been trimmed off from a even larger piece. So just about every single one of them will need to be enlarged. But at least the bulk of the work is done. So, yep, I want to get busy on these, sewing these. And I will update you guys on what's coming next. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi guys, I'm working on the Franken papers, and I got all the ones I showed you earlier. I finished, so I decided I needed to make some more. So I just got to start on this, and I have my papers over to the side. You see them all piled up here. And I've started this video about 5 times. I've finished several of the papers while trying to start this video. So anyway, maybe we'll do better this time. This is about the height I need. I'm working for 12 inches high by about 16 to 18 inches wide. If it's not large enough for some of the other glue books I'm doing, then I'll enlarge it as I need it. This is the one I kind of took the measurement for. So anyway, I'm just going to sew some pieces together, and I got my, hopefully you can see my sewing machine here, and I've got the light kind of dimmed so it doesn't glare. And I'm taking advantage of this crazy quilt look to use up a bunch of little spools of thread. Most of this is, well, I will say most, a big portion, how's that, is vintage thread coming off of wooden spools. I've been emptying spools like this one. This one's styrofoam. Here's a little plastic one. And then here's one of the wooden ones. Just colors that I wouldn't normally use maybe, but I've got, you know, yard sales and garage sales, that sort of thing. So I'm using those for this bobbin and for the top, and I'm going to use these empty spools. I've decided that whenever I send a journal out, I'm just going to wrap some washi tape on there. If I've used washi in the journal, I'll just add some extra on these little spools and include them with the journals. So just collecting those, and I just need a little something up there. A lot of my scraps I've used up. I don't know. I know I've got more here and there, but as far as a whole big bundle of them, not so much. So that's good. Trying to stay on top of them. So now let's just add this to here. It's got a straight line, but that won't matter. Looks pretty good, so keep going. Here's some gold, that'd be pretty. Ooh, yellow. I don't care if it's bright because it's going to go for a glue book, so if the person who gets the book doesn't like it, then you just glue something on top of it. And some of these papers are too thin, so I'm just setting those aside. That one's got something almost cut out of it. This is not too bad. Then just about give me my height. Okay, so now I'm just going to add that piece on here. And this one's a little tricky because we got all these different, you know, I don't know if you can tell because I got so much junk on my desk, but pieces jutting out. I don't want gaps. So I'm just going to try to paper clip it. Hold it in place till we get it started. You know, I helped my sister move, and she was a retired elementary school teacher, so I've got enough paper clips now to do me the rest of my life, I think. So, you can't pin paper, but you can sure paper clip it. All right, let's make sure the thread doesn't leave. I don't lose my thread. Okay. Stopped it on the wrong side. Move it over. There we go. Anyway, that'll give you an idea of what I'm doing. So I'm going to continue this. I don't want this video to be too long. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi guys, it's me again. I'm getting ready to cut these franking papers into signature covers, and I thought I would show you how in the world you handle something this big. Well, you could try to get it in here. I got a guillotine cutter that's 12 inches by 12 inches. And you could get it in here, you know, as best you can and trim it up. But it's easier to fold it in half. Go ahead and fold it in half because you know you want your signature in half. And if you have something like that that's on the fold, you might want to move the fold over. But then I'm going to deal with another one. So I'm just going to keep that because it's going to be in the middle of the signature where it's sewn in, so I don't think it'll be a problem. So anyway, fold it in half. That kind of gives you a straight line to work with. And then I put it in and take one end and just get it even, cut it even. As long as I've had enough width, I'm going to be fine. And my final measurement for this particular journal is going to be 10 3/4. So I just line it up, 10 3/4. Sometimes you might have to go in and cut the threads, like right here. Cut the threads. So I've got my height. Now I need my width, which is 7 3/4. So I'll just line it up there. All my threads cut that time. And then I've got my signature cover. Now, I can evaluate each one and decide whether I need to glue stuff down or not. Sometimes these can be used as tucks if possible, if wanted, but maybe since this is, you know, a glue book, we'll just glue these things down. So, not sure. We'll see when we go to put the pages in. But I got my 3 signature covers for this particular journal. And I'm going to get the rest of the pages and get it sewn in. So I will see you guys later. Bye.